Hello all and welcome to our crochet. My name is Mary and today I'm coming to you with vlog number 26. you who are regulars will know why I'm extra happy today. To my newbies who have joined us over the past couple of weeks, firstly, welcome. Secondly, I'm very excited today because today is a special day. Now, my regulars would know that we needed to reach 3,000 subscribers before I could do a giveaway. And as of about an hour ago, we reached 3,051. Yay! Now, so I'm extra happy, smile from ear to ear today. Firstly, I need to thank you all for those of you who have subscribed to the channel and who have made this happen. So thank you so much for that. Very overwhelmed, very excited, and a little bit shaky. Now, I get a little bit shaky when I get excited. It's one of those things, it's always happened, and that's just too bad for me. But it's great for you guys because I'm extra happy, which means when I get extra happy, sometimes I just add things extra to the giveaway at the last minute. So if you are new and would like to see the items for the giveaway, you have to wait a couple more minutes because yours truly is going to explain what's been happening the past couple of weeks, which is the reason why I haven't done a vlog last weekend. I have been pumping out lots of tutorials and I did hold back last week's vlog because I wanted to reach the 3,000 subscriber mark. Now, ordinarily I wouldn't do that because I just assumed that we would reach it by Monday or Tuesday. But it didn't happen till after Tuesday afternoon, I think it was, or nearly Wednesday morning. So I thought, forget it, we'll do it today. Today is the giveaway vlog that you need to leave a comment in the comment section down below, but don't do it yet because yours truly needs to give you a question. It's going to be an easy question, so don't stress too much. It's not technical. So it's not just for the crochet followers. If you are a knitter and you are out there and you would like these prizes that I'm going to show you very shortly, then you're welcome to enter the competition too. So long as you are, and here are the instructions. Firstly, you are a subscriber. Secondly, you have left the answer to the question I'm going to give you later in the comment section down below. Next weekend, when this guy hits the head, as it usually does when I do giveaways, that is when I will pluck the name out of a hat of the person who wins first prize, second prize, and third prize. Yes, guys, I'm doing 3 prizes this time. Usually I only ever do 1 prize, but in honor of 3,000 subscribers, I've decided to do 3 prizes. So that's when you see this hat is when the giveaway happens. Now, it hasn't hit the head yet, which means the giveaway is not happening this week. It'll be happening next week, but this is the vlog you need to leave the information on, okay? Now, what's the question I hear you ask? You're going to have to wait a couple more minutes. Sorry, guys. We all have to play the game. As you see me veering over here, guys, you will know that usually my regulars will know this, but if you're new, you're about to find out. Over here, I usually discuss all the items we crocheted last week and all the items we're going to crochet this week. And then also what may be coming up in the near future as well. First thing we're going to do is discuss the items we did this week. Now, I can't remember which one we did first, but this week we finished off our man scarf, the man scarf. Okay, black and grey on one side, grey and black on the other. We did the border row. I don't know how this is coming up, if it's coming up blurry or not, I'm not sure. We did a row of single crochet border there, all along the length side as well. So if you completed your border, your scarf is now ready to wear. Yay! Now, I mentioned in the last vlog, I called this the man scarf, but it's actually a unisex scarf. Your lovely lady can wear it as well. Your teenagers can wear it, and whoever it is you want to pop this on is up to you. Now, a lady, I'm not going to mention her name because I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, so I'll just call her a lady. She popped on my channel last week and she said, "Oh, Mary, I did the scarf, but it's too short. Oh, how am I going to fix it?" Well, with this kind of scarf, because it's made in the length way, it's not really easy to fix. However, I did promise the lady, it's not necessary for everyone to do this, but I'm going to do this for my scarf, okay? I'm going to pop a little kind of a pattern over the top there. I haven't decided what yet because I have to think about it over the weekend. And I'm going to give it a little bit of a border, maybe just kind of like a curve to make it extra longer for this lovely lady to pop on her husband, whom obviously is very tall, which is okay. In the beginning of the tutorial, I did mention how long my scarf was. If you haven't started this tutorial, the man scarf, and you would like to do it, grab your measuring tape. Here we go. Grab your measuring tape, pop it around your neck, and measure how far down you want the tips of your measuring tape to go. When you are chaining on your stitches, because there's no count, you don't have to count really, not with this pattern. When you are chaining on your stitches, chain them on the measurement that you measured, okay? Let's say you measured 152 centimeters, which is 60 inches, right? What you do is you chain on all your chains and you measure it right up to 152 centimeters, which will make it that little bit extra anyway. When you start crocheting, crochet kind of stretches it out a little bit, so it might make it a little bit extra longer, but only by a few centimeters, so I wouldn't stress. So do that, do your measurements before you start this scarf. Now, yours truly is going to mention that next time. I did mention the measurement at the beginning of the tutorial, but I didn't actually say if you wanted it bigger, you just add the extra stitches. I did, however, pop that information in the description box down below, saying do measure your scarf before you wanted a certain length, and do add on extra stitches from the beginning. There's no counting in the scarf, so you just add on the extra stitches. If you want 20 stitches more, add on 20 stitches more, go around and start working like we did in our tutorial. Okay, so that's all I wanted to mention about the scarf. So that's the scarf. The other thing we made this week is, now this is really interesting. I made a messy bun beanie, and there it is. And a messy bun beanie is that. For my newbies joining me, if you would like to make this one. Everything I show you today, guys, the links to those tutorials will be in the description box down below. So you have not missed out on making this tutorial. You can make this one and the man scarf and the border. That's the messy bun beanie. If you want to make that, you can. Now, yours truly, I don't know why I'm showing you this, but I will anyway, has decided for myself to make a messy bun beanie. And for those of you who are regular will know I cannot wear wool. So I'm making one in cotton. Orange, for summer. And I'm sing-songing the whole thing because I'm excited about making myself a beanie, which I don't usually wear. I usually don't like items on my head. And I usually don't like my ears showing. I mentioned that in the tutorial, and it's not for anything, I just don't like them cold. I know that sounds weird. Come summer, I do tie the hair back a little bit, but during winter, the hair is always covered in my ears. So they're normal ears, like they do exist, they are there. But I do like to have them warm. So wearing a messy bun beanie, I liked my beanie to go right down and over the back of the neck. I did draw a picture. And apparently, according to one of my subscribers, it's no Picasso. But it was a picture, and it was a pretty poor picture at that. But it did show that the way you want to wear your beanie, if you are extra cold and it's really winter, is to wear it very low down there. So you're wearing it like that and your ears are covered, if you're anything like me. If you don't want your ears covered, you just lift it a bit and still have that extra length with a little bit of a puff. And if it's too puffy, you just pop it down. Easy. That's the joy of making a beanie a little bit larger than, not larger in width, but more larger in height. Although there are some people that have a larger head. And I was explaining in the tutorial that the circumference of my head is really, I've got these chubby cheeks and all, but the circumference of the head itself is quite small. And I was talking to another lady on Thursday evening at the Unwind Sit and Stitch Night, Unwind Cafe over at Nidri here in Melbourne. And that's, by the way, that's a booking thing. You need to book in advance for that. You can't just rock up. So I was chatting to a lady during that night, and she was mentioning to me that her head was really quite an unusually large head. So the beanie that I would have made, or actually she was talking about my cotton beanie, didn't get past here, right on the top of her head. So sometimes it is better to make those beanies a little bit wider. It can be a little bit loose on your head if you have a smaller head. But if you're making for someone else and you are unaware of the size of the circumference of their head, the suggestion is to make it a little bit bigger, okay, than smaller, okay? If you know the size of their head, the circumference, and they're around that you can actually measure Make it to fit perfectly. They will love you for it, trust me. I love me for it. You like that one? I'm off track again, aren't I, guys? Sorry. So that's our messy bun beanie and our scarf. We did, however, do another stitch for the honey cowl. The stitch we made, and for those of my regulars will know that we are doing the cowl, and this is stitch number 3. I don't know how close I can get this stitch. The reason I've left it like this is because I'm going to take it undone and use the wool for something else. And there you go. So that's stitch number 3. It is, what was it? It was double crochet in the back loop, double crochet in the front loop, all the way across, turn around. And when we turned around, we double crocheted the opposite side. I really can't explain it while I'm not doing it. We double crocheted the opposite side. So anyway, it'll explain it in the link itself. So if you click on the link in the description box down below for your double crochet in the front loops and the back loops. That is already been done. It was done this week, and that's our practice stitch, and it's great. The other stitches that are left for the honey cowl, oh, I can't remember the name of it, but it's done. It just needs to be edited and uploaded. And I've also done the border stitch. These are all practice stitches, guys. These are not the real honey cowl. I've done the border to the honey cowl as well. So those 2 stitches, the new ones, they'll be uploaded this week because I want to start getting onto that honey cowl, and I just want it done because every vlog I'm mentioning it, but I have done my 4 stitches. They're worked and ready to go, and so I'm just going to upload the 2 practice stitches this week so that next week we can actually start the honey cowl. Yay! Very exciting, guys, very exciting. So that's that. All right, so I think that's all we did this week. However, I did want to show you, I remember the last vlog I showed you this kind of little vest thingy that I was making for myself for a summer exciting thing that's happening this year for me. So there you go, and it goes like that. Well, it started, there it is. I don't know if I can get high enough for you to have a look at. That's the, just the front, where's the buttonholes? Yeah, that's the front of this side. And I've got to be careful because I've still got threads attached to everything. Okay, and that is the front. So that side, well, it's kind of not matching up yet because I haven't done the border row on this front. Well, I've done a border row on that, and that'll be buttoned up like so. And there you go. Now I'm going to be creating the side pieces and, of course, the 2 backs, or 1 back. 2 sides, that's what I meant, and 1 back. When I've completed this one, if by any chance you guys like this, I'm happy to do a tutorial on it. May not be in pink, could be in pink, but I don't want to do 2 in the same color. I'm happy to do a tutorial on that in the future, but let's just see, let's see how it works out first. It may not turn out too well. Who knows, guys? Who knows? So, guys, that's pretty much all of the items I wanted to discuss today. Now, this very second, the giveaway itself, guys, will happen Sunday, the 13th of October at 9 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. So that's it. It's going to happen this time next week. But before it happens, and before you leave any comments in the comment section down below, I'm going to explain 2 things to you. 1, firstly, you're going to see the prizes. Yay! That's all fun, isn't it? Fun and games. Secondly, you have to answer 1 question. Oh, you're thinking, what? We're going to answer a question now. Yes, you do. All right, it's not a big question. It's not a difficult question. It's basic. It's easy. We're not ready for that question. We're going to show you the prizes first, and here is first prize. All right, guys, kind of a little bit of a disheveled mess here, only because I'm trying to get it all in the screen with 1 shot. But there we go. We have 8 skeins of your Click Eaton country yarn. You have your 3 skeins of Bendigo Woolen Mills Stella range, which is, yes, my favourite range to use. You have your Caron cakes. You have your infamous Soap Saver bag. Now, in this one, because it's the first prize, we have some different items. Now, this is, I love this item. I couldn't help myself when I saw it in the shops. It is a little measuring button. Now I'm giving away 4 of those. You have your ruler. Now with this Shaw pin, you actually have the little pin holder as well. You have your gift card set. You have your pins. You have this little gorgeous little wrist pin. You put that around your wrist and you can pin your safety pins in there while you're working. You have Knit Pro hook. Oh gosh, you have a lot on this, guys. You have one of these, the magnet. You have your notepad here as well. You have your crochet beads, which is already crocheted for you, but you just have to bead it into something. This is the same as second and third. This is extra. It's a little witch kit, if I can get it shipped out in time for Halloween. Okay, you have, these came in a magazine, which I'm quite willing to let go of, Hook and Charm. And here's the Balacoco Hook and Charm. That actually came in a magazine. I wasn't sure whether I'd let go of that, but I will for first prize. And you have your, whoops, some of your jewelry stringing. This actually can be used as a shawl pin as well. You have your crochet hooks, and guess what, guys? I even just for fun tossed in some knitting needles as well. So there you go, your Knit Pro. You've got quite a lot here in this prize, guys. This is first prize of our giveaway competition. Pretty cool, huh? And this is prize number 2. All right, and here we have second prize. And as you can see, we have a few extra Abbey Roads in our second prize than we do in our third. So that's the extra difference that you have. Plus, we have a few extra items of knickknacks here than we do in our third prize. You still have your Wombat National Geographic bookmark. You have your little notepad, and you have your fridge magnet. You have your 10 gift tags, and of course the human sloth tissues, and the proceeds to each of these packs bought goes towards empowering education. Okay, and also we have a shawl pin, and this one here is a gorgeous love heart one. And of course we have your beads, and yes, safety pins, and you have these jewelry making things. You can actually use these as shawl pins as well. So there you have it, guys. This is prize number 2, and this is prize number 3. All right, guys, so here we have giveaway number 3. Now, from memory of last week, you had all this yarn, and I think you had a Knit Pro hook. I've had to actually replace that hook because it wasn't the right size for the yarn. So let's go ahead and have a look. Don't forget, you have the infamous soap saver bag that I give away with all of my giveaways. This is all for prize number 3. We have gift tags. I think there's about 10 in there. Now this is the crochet hook that I popped in instead of the Knit Pro, only because yours truly had the wrong size. Okay, but don't stress too much. We have one of these. These actually came with a magazine that I bought. That's for writing notes and things out. And this human sloth thing, now this is tissues. Every pack of these sold goes towards helping, the proceeds of helping education around in countries where education is very difficult to get. And you have your little gauge ruler, a gauge or gouge, whichever you want to pronounce it. And here, of course, another one of these shawl pins. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I have our gorgeous bookmark here, which is a wombat from National Geographic. Hello, Mary, get it right, Geographic. And of course, this is a little fridge magnet. Couldn't help myself. Check it out. Give a quilter an inch and she'll think she's a ruler. So this, guys, I forgot something over here. Here we go. Beads. These are, I think the lighting's not doing it justice. It's kind of like a brown, these are brown beads. They're crochet ball beads. And of course you've got some fasteners. These are great. You can't go wrong with these. These can go on anything. So guys, this is third prize. Pretty cool, huh? I know. Have I been shopping or what? That let's just say those items cost me an arm and a leg. I got to tell you, by the time I was finished shopping, I thought, I was ready to walk out of that last store and thought, I'm going to walk out now. I'm not going to look. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? By the time I was finished, I thought, no, I'm going to close my eyes and walk out the door. But I couldn't even do that because I was in the city and I didn't want to fall over anyone. So I did overspend, I admit that. I have added some items that I've already had in stock. And I've also popped in some items that I actually received when I bought magazines. I buy magazines occasionally. I like to look at them. I don't think I've ever made a pattern from a magazine that I've bought, and I've been buying crochet magazine for years. So what I do is whenever they come with an item like a crochet hook or something, I add it to the giveaway. Now, guys, here's the question for the giveaway. Now, the question is, what is your main size crochet hook that you use? Now, yours truly, as you know, works with 8-ply yarn, Australian 8-ply wool, which usually calls for a size 4mm hook. Occasionally, I'll go up to 4.5 so that you can see the stitches, and sometimes I'll go up to 6 just to give that nice big loose gap so that I can wear lace tops. Now, the question was, and I'll say it again, what size hook do you usually work with? Now, yours truly, like I said, works with a size 4 or a 4.5 most of the times, okay? So that's all the question is. It's not a difficult question, guys. So really all you need to do to be a part of this giveaway, guys, is what size crochet hook or knitting needle do you like to use the most? And you need to answer that question in the comment section of this vlog. This is the vlog you need to enter the giveaway. I don't want to hear the answer to the question on other vlogs or other tutorials because that's not a part of the giveaway. And what I'm going to do with the giveaway. Now, last time I did giveaways, I did some spot giveaways, and those spot giveaways were given to people who had spent a lot of time on my channel, left messages, made some of my items, that kind of thing. And they're very small giveaways, and they're just spot giveaways. They're ones I like to do on the spur of the moment. So occasionally I'll pop the hat on and there'll be a giveaway. And that's a spot giveaway. The giveaway we're doing today, however, I've decided next week, October the 13th at 9 a.m. in the morning, Australian Eastern Standard Times, I will be popping your answer to the question in this hat. Everyone who answers the question will be popped in this hat. If you do not answer the question correctly, the name won't go into the hat. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. You've got to answer the question. It's the name of the game, guys. You have to answer the question to be able to enter. So if you've answered the question, and it doesn't matter if you've said, I don't like using crochet hooks, I'm a knitter. Pop the knitting needle size that you use the most. I know it varies depending on the yarn you're using, but I know I average between a 4 and a 4.5mm hook size. So that is the answer I would give. I use a 4.5mm size. Yay. You don't have to put yay in it, but so when you say that, I will cut your little name out of that section and pop it in the hat. And when I call your name out, I'll answer the question that you have given me the answer to. So everybody will know that you answered that question correctly. So guys, that's all you have to do. Answer the question, what size crochet hook or knitting needle that you use the most during your crafting time. And all you have to do is write it up with your name there. I'll pop it in the hat, pull out your name, and that's it. This will happen on October the 13th, 9 a.m. When I put this hat on, that is when I will call the name out. Now, I have 2 of these hats, guys, so I'll be able to put the names in one hat and the other one I will wear on my head. Now, I originally bought 2 hats in case on a day that I do a giveaway, if I have an interview happening, which I will still go ahead and do my normal interviews. If it's a giveaway day, I will do the interview. So the person who I'm doing the interview with will also wear the hat. So that's that. Now, there are going to be quite a few extra interviews coming up, guys. Get excited about those. They are lovely ladies that I work with very often. They are also family members. I have an older sister who crochets and knits. She's a knitting champion, actually, I think, in my books, along with Aish, who's a knitting champion. Aish is not a family member. She's just a friend. Or I could call her a family member within our crochet community. Then there's my other sister my second older sister who also crochets and knits. There is also my third older sister who also crochets, and I think she knits as well. Now, so this time next week, October the 13th, Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, I will pull the name out of this hat, and whoever you are will win first prize, second or third. I'll do first prize first, and then I'll call out the second name, which is second prize, and then I'll call out the third name, which will be third prize. Now, if you do not win this giveaway, Don't stress, guys. I do them all the time. I also do the spot giveaways. And the spot giveaways are for people who crochet a lot of my items as well, or even one item. I do have a lot of subscribers who actually pop their pictures of their scarves or their beanies or whatever else they've made on our channel on my Facebook page. And you're welcome to do that too, guys. You are welcome also to leave a message on my Instagram. You are also welcome to visit my Etsy store and my madeit.com.au stores. Those links will be in the description box down below. So that's it, guys. That is pretty much where we are at. You are doing 2 more stitches to the honey cowl, the last 2 stitches. Now, oh, that's another thing. I forgot to mention, guys, the pillow. I didn't forget about it. I started crocheting. Now, this is a funny bit. I started crocheting the opposite side, and I've put the pieces somewhere. I can't find them. About 2 weeks ago it was. I packed up everything, put them all in boxes and made the whole area nice and clean. Before it was an unorganised mess. Now it's organised. I can't find anything. So when I find it, I shall pop the tutorial up. The tutorial is 4 solid circles inside a solid granny square. And there's 4 that way and 4 that way, which is 16, I think it was, might have been 3. I cannot remember now because I did the tutorials 2 weeks ago and I've got the tutorials ready to go, but I can't find all the details. So there you go. I'm not stressed too much. We do have a lot happening anyway. So we're going to continue everything else. And this time next week, when I do vlog 27, we'll talk all about that pillow and I will hopefully have found the pieces by then. Oh, I'm crazy, I know. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to answer the question and pop it in the comment section in this vlog. And the question is, what size hook do you usually like to use? And what else can I say? That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. And guess what, guys? It's been a long vlog. Ciao for now.